I personally believe that the excuse of I wasn't taught this when I was younger or I wasn't brought up this way isn't a good enough excuse anymore. At the end of the day, you're going to have employees or you're going to work along great colleagues at the end of the day. So you need to learn people skills, you need to learn how to socialize, you need to learn how to present yourself, you need to learn how to articulate yourself. Regarding on the path you want to go to, whether you want to be a career professional or you want to be a business professional or you want to be a master at your crafts, at the works of your hands. You need to be able to learn people skills, you need to be able to learn so many things. And the excuse of I wasn't taught this when I was younger is not even good enough at the end of the day. Okay, you weren't taught this when you were younger. What about when you were growing up at the end of the day? Because there are so many excuses that don't even make sense nowadays anymore. You have social media that you can use to learn so many things. One of the reasons why you're not doing what you're supposed to do is because you're scared you're going to fail. Fear of failure is one thing that keeps so many people stuck. And the moment you move past that, the moment you see so many opportunities and so many leverages at the end of the day, don't be scared of failing. Yeah, it sucks, but you're learning at the end of the day. You're learning so many things about yourself, about how you can improve. It's better to try and fail and learn than not try at all. That's even the bigger failure. The only time you fail and when you're a failure is when you decide to give up. That's what makes you a failure. If you decide to give up something that you know that you can be prosperous at, that is when you're a failure. But if you decide to keep going, you're not a failure because you're always showing up and the reps, putting in the reps regardless. You're putting in the reps, the more you're going to get better at the end of the day. And suddenly that weight doesn't feel heavy and suddenly you overcome it. But it doesn't come magically. It comes with you putting in the reps in where necessary. You shouldn't be complaining, oh, my parents didn't teach me about finances, or my parents didn't teach me about education, my parents didn't teach me about investing. Learn it for yourself, for the family you're going to build, for the family, for your kids, for your spouse. Learn it for your generation. Don't put that depth of knowledge lacking back on your parents or back in your generation that didn't teach you something that you know you're supposed to learn. It's essential. Since you want to grow, since you want to leave a legacy, what are the things that you need to learn now? What are those things, those habits that you didn't really know how to cut off? Go get knowledge on how to cut off those habits for the sake of the family you want to be, for the sake of your generation and your legacy. Don't leave things hanging just because someone didn't give you that knowledge before. Don't put that kind of weight on it because you know how it feels. You know how it sucks at the end of the day. So go out there and learn and implement. What are those things you should be learning now that you should implement? Don't just spend time sitting on the couch or just doom scrolling. Look out for things that interest you, things that you know you need to learn, even though you don't feel like learning them, and learn them for the sake of your destiny. Your destiny is vital. Your destiny has so much value. If not, you will not be alive. If not, you will not be created. You are made for the purposes of God and His kingdom. So find ways to get better and improve yourself, because if you're not improving yourself, you're going to feel stuck. And if you're stuck, you're currently dying slowly. Even if you don't feel like it, later on you're going to feel like it. So find ways to improve yourself every single time. Find a set of tasks, find a set of goals that interest you, and find ways to implement them every single week. You don't have to do everything in a day. You don't have to do all your goals in a day. You don't have to do all your goals for the year in a day. But break them down, write them down, get them done. The more you keep yourself accountable, the more you're actually going to get better. The thing is, you can lie to everyone, but you cannot lie to God and you cannot lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself, because if you lie to yourself and you lie to God, who are you going to be accountable to? You're going to be accountable to no one. So you have to ask yourself, how am I making myself accountable? One way that I make myself accountable is through journaling. Through journaling, it's a place where you're with yourself, where you're currently evaluating yourself. What are the things that I suck at that I need to improve at? What are the things that I'm good at that I can become better at, much more better? What are the things I've been lacking in? What are the things I do not know? You have to be honest with yourself. You can't lie to yourself. What are the things I really do not know that I need to know? Those are the things you should be working on. What are the things that I don't even know about that? If someone finds out I don't know about it, to be a shame to me. Learn it now. Don't wait till you get more busy. I don't wait till you have much more businesses before you learn. Learn them now. Even the businesses that you want to go to, how much knowledge do you even know about the business? How much knowledge do you know about people's skills? How much knowledge do you know about investing, about scaling? These are things you should be learning now. Don't wait till you get the knowledge. Don't wait till you get the job first. Don't wait till you get the business first before you start learning them. Or you're working at a company right now, start looking for how to get a promotion. Enlarge your mind. Read books, look for seminars, look for mentors that can mentor you on even how to get a better promotion. You don't have to wait for the battle before you sharpen your axe. You have to sharpen your axe now. To cut it through, you have to sharpen your axe now. To cut down that problem, to cut down that challenge, to scale through the next phase. You have to find ways to scale past it now. And you cannot do it all alone. Your strength is not enough. The Bible says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You can't do everything on your own. And it leads me to this verse in Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6 that says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Commit your ways unto the Lord and you make your path straight. So that path right now that you want to go into, put it in the hands of God, and God is going to direct you. And He's going to make your path straight. And just because you put it in the hands of God does not mean it's going to go exactly how you planned it. Sometimes different things are come just to test you or make you grow in that aspect as well. But either that comes or something bigger is going to come at the end of the day. And that's how it works. But you cannot just sit down and fold your arms and just pray and hope that it will just come. No. You have to speak words of life into that situation as well. But first of all, you have to also put in the work, because faith without works is dead. It's two ingredients, faith and works. The moment one is missing, the result is not going to be consistent. The result is going to be missing. So you have to ask yourself, am I actually putting in work and putting in faith? Or am I putting in one and leaving out the other? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you have the ingredients in your stove and you don't even have a lighter to on your gas, how are you going to prepare the meal? If you have a car, you don't have a fuel. Or if you have an electric car, you don't charge your car, how is it going to move? Two has to work. You have to play your part and let God play His part. But you can't leave it just idle at the end of the day, because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So be productive today. Learn everything you should be learning now. Map it out. Break them down in your journal. I'm going to learn XYZ this week. I'm going to learn XYZ that week. This is what I hope to achieve at the end of the month. This is how I've been consistent. How can I be more consistent? What are my biggest distractions during the day? Cut out those biggest distractions during the day and get them done. The only way to succeed, one of the best ways to keep yourself accountable. The moment you lose accountability, you lose yourself in the process. I hope this helped. Stay blessed and follow for more.